Hello guys, welcome to my channel Code with Murad. In this video, we will see how JSP and Servlet works together. But before getting started with how JSP and Servlet works together, let's first see Introduction to Web Processing, Servlet and JSP. Introduction to Web Processing. Web contains billions client and server which is connected through the network. Web clients make a request to the web server and web server receives the request, finds the resources and returns the response to the client. Client request contains URL of the resources the client is looking for and the server response contains the actual page the client requested. When a server answers a request, it usually sends some type of content to the client. The client uses web browser to send request to the server. The server often sends response to the browser with a set of instructions written in HTML, and all browsers know how to display HTML page to the client. Introduction to Servlet. Servlet are modules that run inside request-response oriented servers such as Java-enabled web servers. Servlet technology is used to create web applications, and web applications are helper applications that reside at web server and build dynamic web pages. In short, we can say when a client makes a request to the web server communicates with Servlet which generates dynamic page, and web server returns this dynamic page as a response to the client. Introduction to JSP. Java Server Pages or JSP is server-side technology to create dynamic web application. JSP can be thought as an extension to Servlet technology because it provides features to easily create user views. JSP page consists of HTML code and provides options to include Java code for dynamic content. And to bridge the gap between Java code and HTML in JSP, it provides additional features such as JSP tags, expression tag, custom tags. And now let's try to understand how JSP and Servlet works together by taking a simple example, addition of two numbers using JSP and Servlet. We generally use JSP as front end and Servlet as back end, who performs our back end operation. So this is our JSP page, and these are input fields where user will enter numbers to get the sum. Suppose user entered 1 and 2 in these input fields, and now when he press add number button, our control will go to the Servlet, and now we very well know that Servlet is the one who will perform our backend operation. In this case, it will perform addition operation. But the thing is, for performing operation, Servlet needs data. So for fetching these values from the input fields, we will use name attributes in each field. So in the Servlet, we will use getParameter method to fetch these numbers by using corresponding name attribute. And now we have numbers in the Servlet, and now we will perform addition on these numbers, and whatever output we get, we will pass this output on JSP page, and finally we will be able to see the output on JSP page as sum of two numbers is 3. I hope you guys understood the concept. Now let's try to implement it. For this, firstly we will create dynamic web project and name it as tutorial. And here we will add Tomcat 9 server. Here we have to browse Tomcat 9 server folder. After selecting folder, click on finish button, and now we can see our Tomcat 9 server got added. And now let's configure the build path for proper execution of our program. So here select all and apply. And also we have to set the target runtime as Tomcat 9 server. And now let's create JSP file. And name it as add two number. Firstly, let's change the title, add to number. Now let's design our front end. So first I will use header tag, and inside that I'll write add to number. And now let's refresh it. Okay, so we got the output, and now let's try to place it at the center. We got two methods, that is do get method and do post method. So as of now we will use do post method. I will explain you the difference between do get and do post method later, but as of now we will use do post method. And now I want, whenever I click on add numbers button, my control should go to add number servlet. So here in the form tag we have to provide action is equal to servlet name, that is add number servlet in our case now. And since in this example we will use post method, so here we have to provide method is equal to post. And now whenever I click on add numbers button, my control will go to the add number servlet. To check whether my control is coming to add number servlet or not after pressing that add number button, let's try to print here entered into servlet. Let's refresh it. Enter the values here. Okay, we got 404. Now we will simply use forward method, which is used to transfer our request to our JSP page, that is add to number.jsp. So I hope you guys understood the concept. If you guys are facing any problem, you can comment it down. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share and subscribe my channel. We will meet soon in my next video. Till then, take care.